Hi everyone, I hope all is well on your end. My name is Ashanti and welcome to Uniquely Ashanti's Corner. So, you know how when you're a child and parents are always telling you what to do and not do, what to wear and not wear, and what you are allowed to watch? Well, that's exactly the case when it came to Harry Potter in my family's household. In fact, my father didn't even want us to see the trailers for it. If it came on, my father would quickly change the channel on TV until he felt like it was safe to turn back. In fact, I remember one time when I was younger, someone gave me some type of Harry Potter trinket since it was really popular at the time, and I can't exactly remember what exactly those items were. I recall one of them being like this little tiny broom with a Harry Potter logo on it. And my parents didn't even want me to keep it. We got rid of it. When the first movie came out, a lot of people were talking about it. I remember that, saying how good it was, saying that everyone should watch it. And it was just really pretty irritating if you ask me. Now you're probably wondering, why is Ashanti bringing up all of this Harry Potter talk? Where is she getting at exactly? Don't worry, I'm getting there. Here's why I'm talking about it. These days, I keep hearing about Harry Potter more and more, and around the holidays, people love to have Harry Potter movie marathons on TV, whether it's for Halloween or for Christmas. And I hear a lot of people raving about this movie, especially those who proclaim that they are Christians. So the point I'm trying to make here is Harry Potter and anything similar in content should not be watched by Christians. You see, as many of you are probably aware, Harry Potter is all about being a wizard and sorcery. You have people who are casting spells on people, flying on brooms, making things disappear, and some other stuff that I don't even know about because I never even watched the movies or read the books. When Harry Potter first came out, I honestly was not eager to see it, so it's not like I was disappointed when my parents said I couldn't watch it. It didn't seem all that interesting to me, but I still wanted to know why it was so wrong for me to watch it as a Christian. And I remember my father took me to the most reliable source, which is the Bible. In Leviticus 19:31, this is coming from the King James Version, it says, "Regard not them that have familiar spirits, neither seek after wizards to be defiled by them. I am the Lord your God." Now, throughout the Bible, God shows his anger towards those who engage in witchcraft. I mean, take a look at the story of Moses. That's one of the most well-known biblical stories. When God used Moses to turn the water into blood, Pharaoh got sorcerers to explain how he did it. And they performed an act where they used some type of dye to turn that water red. Now, they didn't change the blood, but it just colored the water that they were using. And Pharaoh believed them and refused to believe in the abilities that God instilled in Moses himself. And if you remember that story, you already know what happened to Pharaoh because he was so hard-headed. He, along with all of his army, drowned. People engaging in witchcraft believe that they have the same abilities as God and are stronger than him. You even have people who practice this thing called Wicca, which is where you're casting spells on people that you don't like. And I'm pretty sure that there's additional information on Wicca besides just casting spells, but to be honest with you, I don't care to look up any more information about it. I'm not interested in looking up something that has absolutely nothing to do with Christianity. It's all about pulling you away from God, and that's not something that I want. People will argue you to the ground that there's no harm in watching Harry Potter. One argument I'm sure that people will come up with is, well, I'm not performing the witchcraft myself. I'm just watching the movies, or I'm reading the books, or I'm doing both. Why would God be mad at me about that? Well, the answer is simple. God doesn't want to want us to give our attention to someone who claims that they are the same as him or stronger than him. Someone who thinks that they can perform the same miracles as God. Our God is a jealous God. God, he wants us to give our whole heart. How can someone be more powerful than the one who created them in the first place? And if you think about it, that makes perfect sense. That makes it seem like God is inferior to man, and that is absolutely far from the truth. If you seek to be with Christ when your time on earth has expired, you need to know that this type of thinking will not get you anywhere. Society wants to keep instructing us on what's right and what's wrong for one to do, but you have to block out the noise. I know it's hard, but you have to block out all of that noise and keep your eyes square focused on Christ. With this troubled world that we live in, today we have to make sure that we are always wearing the full armor of Christ when we go out. Now, I know I'm going to come across some people who are going to disagree with what I have to say. I am already aware of what I'll be facing by posting this video up. But before you get your comments ready, preparing to tell me that I'm wrong and what I'm saying here, I just want you to take this little piece of advice. Take some time out of your day to see what the Bible says. Don't just take my word for it. I want you to research it. I encourage it. Look in the King James Version of the Bible and see what God has to say for yourself. And after you read it, then you can leave whatever comment that you feel led to share with me. Again, I say read what is there before you leave a comment. If you want to grow closer to Christ, do not give in to witchcraft because that is ungodly. And I think that pretty much brings me to the end of this video. Thank you so much for tuning in, guys. I hope you were able to take something away from this video. I want to hear from you guys, so please leave your comments down below and I'll get back with you. If you do leave a comment, please refrain from profane language, even if it's an abbreviation, and please remember to be respectful, even if you disagree with whatever has been said in this video or by anyone who may leave a comment down below. Let's keep things positive on here, okay? So with that being said, God bless each and every single one of you, and I will see you soon. Bye.